What's up, gamers? Let's make Kaboodle from Gameoverse. This was a surprisingly very hard model to make, and I actually made it 3 days before the pilot came out because that's how excited I've been for the show. I've been so excited for the show for the last 10 years. Before I get into the mushy stuff, here's where it crashed. Yeah, but I've been following the journey of Gameoverse for the past 12 years, and I've been so excited for it. I remember watching the original, pilot and animations for it when it first came out on YouTube, which is crazy to say, but I wanted to make this talking video because I just wanted to express my absolute, adoration for Ross O'Donovan and the team behind Gameoverse and everything in between, because without Ross O'Donovan, I don't know if I would be into art like I am, and that's a crazy thing to say, but because of Ross O'Donovan and all of the stuff that he has done in the past, like Pokemon Art Academy, like the drawing streams, like how he animated Minecraft is for Everyone, I remember watching those with stars in my eyes and being like, that is so cool, I didn't know you could do that, I thought you had to be like a big studio or a big company or insane, which you do have to be insane, but I learned from that, and it was because of him that I made my first animation, which is so bad, but it was really fun. And I remember calling off of college for the day, and I was like, I have to get this animation done, and it's just so fun to think about that in the past, that I have been on this art journey, and it all started with just a guy on Newgrounds making animations. So yeah, this is how I made, it's sort of a love letter to this, of Kaboodle, who was the hardest thing in the world to paint. It took me roughly around 17 hours to get, the technique down for this painting style. This is the smallest brush I've ever used in my life. I think it's, the size of an ant, probably, maybe even smaller. But yeah, it took me a long time to learn how to get that down. Also, let's not even talk about the gray color on the back, which took me 3 different rounds of mixing the color to get right. And then I messed up and got red paint on my hands, then I got red on the back. It was just a mess. But I love how he turned out. He is so cute, he's so little, and of course, Schlatt being the best, I fell in love with him immediately, so I had to model him the second I heard his voice and the second I saw him in the pilot, in the trailer. But here is Kaboodle, my hardest little man to model. I love him so much, but I'm so happy for Gameoverse and excited, and here he is! Yay! Anyway, enough of my ramblings. Absolutely love Gameoverse. Go check it out if you haven't. And here is Kaboodle. I love him. Bye!